Hey guys, welcome back to another day. If you're new to me, I'm Lisa, a fat foodie on a wellness adventure to lose 150 pounds and get fit enough to travel back to New Zealand for 6 months come 2024. I want to see and do all the things, so I'm dedicated to making that happen. Shall we get started? Good afternoon. Welcome back to another day. So today's November 2nd, and since we're at the beginning of the month, I feel safe to do my experiment new food testing in the first couple of weeks. So today for lunch, I am going to try a new noodle kit. This is a sour pepper beef. Yep, sour pepper beef. So it shouldn't be hot. This, unlike some of the snail rice noodle kits that I do, this is just the noodles and the sauce. There's not actually a whole lot of little extra packs in there. So today I'm going to add some radicchio, some mushrooms, wasabi dry roasted edamame, and some dried seaweed. So that is just going to make me a little noodle bowl. Nothing special cooking wise. I just need to cook the noodles and then we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, welcome back for dinner. All right, so dinner is going to be pretty straightforward. I have a chicken breast, which I'm going to cook in the air fryer with some tamarind seasoning on it. And then when that's done, I'm going to add some pesto. I'm going to cook an artichoke in the Instant Pot. The directions for that, including stovetop directions, are in the description box, as is a how to eat them if you're not sure. And I'm going to do that with some Chef Chamois garlic butter. And then these little things are Honeynut Squash. They are a butternut and buttercup hybrid squash. And this is really easy to cook. It has a very thin skin like a delicata. And they only need, I'm going to cook this in the microwave. You only need to cook them for about 4 to 5 minutes, depending on your microwave settings. So, that's it. I'm just going to do the chicken in the air fryer, the artichoke in the Instant Pot, and steam the little squash. All right, so let's look at the day. Okay, first thing, sour pepper beef noodles. They were not spicy, which is good, but on the opposite end of the spectrum almost. They had no flavor, like the noodles and the broth. So texture-wise, the noodles were not a normal rice noodle. This was actually a mix of wheat flour and konjac powder, and it ended up making a really, really soft noodle. And that was okay. And I think if the sauce had had any kind of intensity to it, it would have been a good noodle bowl. But texturally, I like my noodles a little bit firmer, and so they were kind of like, okay. And then the sauce was just sort of, eh. And I am out of my things like the pickled green beans, or long beans actually, and pickled bamboo shoots and things like that that I would normally use. And Yummy, which is where I order a lot of my Asian stuff from, they're still out of stock there. So I put in the radicchio, the mushrooms, the edamame, and the seaweed, and that was fine, but they don't have a whole lot of flavor to them. So I ended up putting in some of the tamarind powder that I used, and that was fine. So, and no reaction. So it was an okay bowl of noodles, but it wasn't something that I would buy again. Just me. I wouldn't buy again. Okay, dinner, I wanted another artichoke, and so I had that with the Honeynut Squash. I did that little, the chicken breast. Well, I did part of the chicken breast. It weighed out at like 315 grams, and that was going to put me over in my calories for the day. So I actually cut that down, and I ended up with 234 grams. And I just put the other little small piece of that aside. I'm going to do some Indian buttered chicken a little bit later in the week, and I will use it for that. So for that, I put some of the tamarind seasoning on top, and then topped that with some basil pesto. Did that in the air fryer. That was great. I didn't have any sort of snacky things today because the noodle bowl was quite high in calories. I just had the little juice box thing to take my meds with. Okay, so where does that leave me for the day? I was 8 calories under, which is on target. And then my protein, I want to be plus or minus 10 grams of my target, and I was 5.4 under, which is fine. Carbs and fats, I want to be at or under, and I was with both. And I got in my itty bitty baby amount of steps today. So all in all, good day. What I did also do today was to pull some stuff out of my outside freezer. And then I went through and went, okay, what recipe do I want to make with these things? I got that list all together. I made a shopping list for any ingredients that I didn't have. Some of it, there's some spices that I need to pick up, and there are a few veggies that I need to top up specifically, but for the most part, I have everything. But I think what I'm going to do is a little top-up shop at Kroger tomorrow. I need some more water, and they have it on sale this week. So I went through their sale flyer, and I think, I don't know. I've never tried filming in Kroger, but I'll ask my guys that I know that work there if they mind, and if they don't, then I'll take you on a little shop and I'll show you what I'm getting on special and what I'm getting for each recipe and things like that, and then I will put a list of the recipes in tomorrow night's video. But that's it. That is me for the night. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and we will go from there.